In a world of 7 billion people, why do some of us prefer the company of creatures who can't even talk back? Let's dive into the fascinating psychology of choosing pets over people. We live in the most connected era in human history, yet loneliness has reached epidemic levels. Social media promises connection but often delivers anxiety. Every interaction feels curated, judged, measured. Enter the pet, no LinkedIn profile, no Instagram feed, just pure, uncomplicated enthusiasm for your existence. They don't care about your follower count or how many likes you got, they just care that you're home. Psychologist Carl Rogers coined the term unconditional positive regard acceptance without judgment. Your pet doesn't care if you got promoted or fired, if you're wearing designer clothes or haven't showered in 3 days. Come home in a business suit, your dog is excited. Come home in pajamas at 2 in the afternoon, same level of excitement. They offer something increasingly rare in human relationships: acceptance without expectation. There's no performance review, no conditions, no strings attached, just simple joy at your presence. Human relationships require constant emotional labor. We decode subtext, manage expectations, navigate unspoken rules. What did that text mean? Why haven't they responded? Did I say something wrong at dinner? We spend hours analyzing tone, interpreting emojis, wondering if we said too much or not enough. With pets, there's no subtext. When a dog wants something, you know. When a cat's done with you, you really know. A cat will literally knock your cup off the table and walk away. It's refreshingly honest. No games, no hidden meanings, just straightforward communication. Human relationships mean compromise your needs versus theirs, constant negotiation. Sorry, can we reschedule? I'm not really feeling it tonight. Let me check with my partner. Making plans with people can feel like coordinating a corporate merger. Pets operate on routines. We create feeding time, walk time, play time. You set the schedule, you control the rhythm. There's a psychological comfort in this predictability in a chaotic world. Here's one relationship where we know the script. We know what to expect, and so do they. Psychologist John Bowlby's attachment theory explains our fundamental need for secure bonds. We crave connection, we need to feel attached, to feel safe. But human attachment complicated. We bring childhood wounds, past betrayals, fear of abandonment. Every past hurt colors our present relationships. We build walls, we test people, we self-sabotage. We push away the very connection we crave because we're afraid of being hurt again. Pets bypass all that trauma. They don't need us to be healed to love us. They don't care about your therapy bills or unresolved issues. They create a secure attachment without demanding we fix ourselves first. They love the messy, unfinished version of us. We code switch through life: professional at work, dutiful with family, fun with friends. We wear different masks for different audiences, constantly performing, constantly adapting. Who are we when no one's watching? With pets, there's no performance required. They've seen us at our absolute worst. They've seen us cry over a breakup, binge eat ice cream, stay in bed all weekend, and they stay anyway. There's profound psychological relief in being fully seen and still fully loved. Your cat has watched you ugly cry into a pint of ice cream and still curls up next to you. That kind of acceptance is rare. Modern society is experiencing a touch famine. We shake hands at work, maybe hug at holidays. We live in a world where physical contact has become carefully regulated, negotiated, sometimes even legally defined. Physical affection with other humans comes loaded with context, consent, interpretation, potential misunderstanding. Every touch carries meaning, requires permission, exists in a framework of social rules. Pets offer unlimited physical comfort without complexity. Studies show petting an animal lowers cortisol and raises oxytocin. The stress hormone drops, the love hormone rises. It's therapy that purrs. You can bury your face in your dog's, fur hug them, squeeze them, and there's no awkwardness, no wondering if you're being too much. It's pure comfort. When did you last share something deeply personal with another human? When did you last tell someone your deepest fear, your most embarrassing moment, your worst thought? Vulnerability with people carries risk. They might dismiss our feelings, weaponize our secrets, ghost us entirely. What we share in confidence might become gossip, might be used against us, might change how they see us forever. Tell your dog about your worst day. They won't interrupt with their own story, won't offer unsolicited advice, won't try to fix you or compare their problems to yours. They just witness. Sometimes that's all we need. Sometimes we don't need solutions, we just need someone to sit with us in our pain. Pets are masters at this. Many people struggle with purpose. What's our role, our meaning? In a world that often feels meaningless, where jobs can feel hollow and days blend together, we search for significance. Caring for a pet provides clear purpose. Something needs us, depends on us, thrives because of us. We matter to this creature in a concrete, measurable way. Psychologically, this meets our need for significance without the complications of human neediness. Humans need us, but they also demand from us. They have expectations, disappointments, complications. We can control how much we give set boundaries without guilt. You can decide when to engage, when to step back, and your pet adjusts. There's freedom in that. Humans can lie, cheat, backstab, choose others over us. We've all been betrayed by a friend, a partner, a colleague, someone we trusted. Each betrayal reinforces a painful truth: people are unreliable. We learn that humans can change their minds, fall out of love, find someone better, move on. But that dog waited 6 hours for you to come home, didn't even consider getting a better owner. Your cat could have any human, but chose you. Their loyalty is absolute. Their betrayal rate essentially zero. This reliability, this constancy, is psychologically soothing in an uncertain world. For those with social anxiety, human interaction is exhausting. Every social event a mountain to climb. The thought of making small talk, navigating group dynamics, reading social cues can be overwhelming. Pets provide companionship without the anxiety trigger. No small talk, no performance pressure. You don't have to be on, you don't have to be interesting or funny or charming. Ironically, pets can even facilitate human connection at the dog park. You're not making conversation, your dogs are. The pressure is off because the focus isn't on you, it's on them. There's always something to talk about. What breed is that? How old are they? Do they like other dogs? The conversation flows naturally. Humans are terrible at being present. We ruminate on the past, worry about the future. Our minds are constantly elsewhere, replaying yesterday, planning tomorrow. Even in conversation, we're planning our response instead of listening. We're thinking about what we'll say next, what we need to do later, what we forgot to do earlier. Animals live entirely in now. Watch a cat in a sunbeam, that's meditation. Pure presence, pure absorption in the moment. Being with them pulls us into the present, it's mindfulness with whiskers. When you play with your dog, throw a ball, watch them chase it. There's no yesterday, no tomorrow, just now. And somehow that heals something in us. But let's address the shadow side. When does preference become avoidance? There's a difference between loving pets and hiding behind them. Some use pets as shields against human vulnerability. If we never risk human connection, we never risk human heartbreak. If we stay safe in our animal companionship, we never have to face rejection, abandonment, loss. Pets can't challenge us to grow, can't call out our blind spots, can't offer perspectives we've never considered. They accept everything, even our worst traits. Complete human isolation isn't health, it's hiding. We're social creatures, we need human connection, even when it scares us. So ask yourself, are pets enhancing your life or replacing it? Are they adding joy to an already full life or filling a void that only human connection can truly fill? Healthy pet love means they complement our human relationships, not replace them. Your dog can be your best friend, and you can have human best friends. These aren't mutually exclusive. Both can coexist, both have value, both meet different needs. Maybe choosing pets isn't really about choosing them over people. Maybe it's about choosing relationships that feel safe when so many human ones don't. Maybe it's about finding unconditional love in a conditional world. In a society that constantly judges, evaluates, measures, our worth pets offer something radical, complete acceptance. The psychology of choosing pets over people reveals our deepest needs: acceptance, safety, purpose, presence. We all want to be seen, loved, valued, just as we are. Pets meet these needs simply, humans meet them complexly. Both have value. Perhaps the healthiest approach isn't choosing at all. Perhaps it's learning to love the simplicity of animals while still braving the complexity of being human. After all, we contain multitudes. There's room in our hearts for both. A good friend will tell you when you're wrong, will push you to be better, will offer viewpoints that make you uncomfortable in necessary ways. Your cat will never do that. The most psychologically healthy individuals aren't those who choose pets over people or people over pets. They're those who integrate both into a rich, full life. They come home from a difficult day at work with humans and decompress with their dog. They process their feelings with a therapist or trusted friend, then enjoy the wordless comfort of a purring cat. They understand that different relationships serve different purposes. Consider this: what if our love for pets isn't about replacing humans, but about remembering what love should feel like? What if pets remind us of the kind of acceptance we should be offering each other? What if the unconditional regard our pets show us is actually a model for how we might approach human relationships with less judgment, more presence, more forgiveness? Maybe pets aren't the endpoint, but the teacher. Your relationship with your pet can actually make you better at human relationships. The patience you learn when house training a puppy translates to patience with people. The attentiveness required to understand what your cat needs builds your emotional intelligence. The responsibility of caring for another living being teaches you about showing up even when you don't feel like it. These skills transfer. But here's the uncomfortable truth we need to face. If your only meaningful relationships are with animals, something needs to shift. If you find yourself consistently choosing your pet's company over any human interaction, if the thought of human connection fills you with dread rather than just anxiety, if you've stopped trying altogether, then the pets aren't solving the problem, they're masking it. Human connection is hard. It's messy, complicated, often disappointing. People will let you down, will misunderstand you, will hurt you, sometimes intentionally, mostly not. But they'll also surprise you, challenge you, make you laugh until you can't breathe, introduce you to ideas that change your life. Pets offer beautiful, uncomplicated love. Humans offer complex, transformative connection. You need both. So, here's what you can do starting today. If you recognize yourself as someone who's been choosing pets over people, ask yourself why. What are you protecting yourself from? What past hurt are you still carrying? Write it down, say it out loud, talk to a therapist. Name the thing that's holding you back. Then take one small step toward human connection. Just one. Text that friend you've been meaning to reach out to. Say yes to one social invitation this week. Join a dog walking group where the pressure is low. Sign up for a class about something you love. Volunteer at an animal shelter where you'll help animals and interact with humans who also care about them. Keep your pets, keep that unconditional love, keep that safe harbor, but expand outward. Let your dog be the reason you talk to someone new at the park. Use the emotional safety your pet provides as a foundation, not a fortress. Your pet will never replace human connection, nor should they. But they can teach you what love looks like when it's free of ego, when it's present, when it's loyal. Take those lessons and bring them into your human relationships. Be more like your dog, enthusiastic, loyal, forgiving. Be more like your cat, honest, boundaried, unapologetically yourself.